Hello, welcome to the coin in a magic box trick. In part 1 of the video I'm going to demonstrate the trick. First of all, ask a member of your audience to mark a coin so that they'll recognise it again when they see it. In this case I'm marking my coin with an X, a Y and a Z. Now take the coin and put it in your pocket. Rummage around a little bit. Pretend to struggle. The audience member doesn't know what's happening at this stage, but you eventually remove a box which is sealed with elastic bands. Pass this to the audience member and get them to remove the elastic bands from the box. Slide open the drawer and find a second box which is also sealed with elastic bands. Ask them to remove the elastic bands from this second box. And guess what? There's a third box inside the second box. This too is sealed with elastic bands. So get your audience member once more to remove the elastic bands. Slide open the drawer, and this time there's a small plastic bag which is sealed with elastic bands. And inside that bag is the original coin that they gave you a few minutes earlier. Take the coin out of the bag, and here you can see it's marked with my Y, my Z, and on the other side it's marked with the X. In part 2 of the video I'm going to explain how the trick is done. The key is this simple metal slide which I've made from a piece of copper tubing. You see the coin can slide through the slide, and onto the end of the slide I attach the plastic bag. Seal it onto the end of the slide with elastic bands. These are the bands that hold it together at the end, and then pull the bag away a little so the coin can drop down into it. The slide and the bag go into the first drawer, and I slide the outer casing of the drawer onto it. And just to demonstrate, this is what happens. The coin in your pocket goes down the slide, and while I'm rummaging around in my pocket I'll pull the slide and the bag will come off the end, leaving the coin and the bag in the drawer. The bag appears to be sealed. So this is the whole preparation for the trick. First of all, put the bag on the end of the slide, hold it there with the elastic band, and then slide the bag to the end, leaving room for the coin to drop into. Put the slide and the bag into the first drawer and slide that into the box. Fit the elastic bands to hold the drawer tightly. This first drawer has to be sealed quite tight because it stops the bag coming out when you remove the slide. Fit the second band to the drawer. And that's the first drawer assembled. Now take the second drawer and drop the box and the slide into it. Then slide it into the outer casing of the second drawer. And once more, hold this in place with 2 elastic bands. Okay, that's the second drawer done. Now fit that into the drawer of the third box, the largest of the three boxes, and then slide that into the outer casing. And once more, fit the elastic bands to hold it in place. And that's the box set up and now ready for the trick. I'm now going to demonstrate what happens during the trick, but with the box outside the pocket. Inside your pocket, you drop the coin down into the box and it gets caught in the plastic bag. You just then remove the slide. In the third part of the video, I'm going to show you how to make the props. First of all, take a piece of copper tubing that's used in central heating or heating systems and squash it in a vise. Here you can see it goes from round to oval, and eventually I'll make it into a more flat shape. But the most important thing is that you can slide a coin down it at the end. Here I'm making the cardboard boxes. Take a piece of stiff card and mark it out. That's the pattern marked on. Then cut out the pattern. Gently score the lines so it makes the cardboard easier to fold. Be careful not to go through the card at this point. Okay, cut the corners out. This pattern's for the drawer, by the way. Okay, this is the fourth corner being cut out now. To also cut a little way into the side card. You'll see why in a minute. Then fold all the fold lines. These were scored earlier with the knife, so they fold quite easily. And then I bring the sides up, fold the lips in, and they're held in by the end pieces. Now you have to make 3 drawers, all of slightly different sizes, so that the big one is bigger than the middle and bigger than the smallest, so they all fit in together like as you saw in the video. Okay, so now it fits. I'll apply some glue. And then fold back again. It's a little bit tricky, this is, with the smallest box. The larger one's a lot easier than this. And then just for quickness, I'm stapling mine. You can hold it together using clamps, clothes pegs for example. Okay, that's the small drawer made. So we now make the wrapper to go around the outside of it. So you use this drawer as a measure to make your outside wrapper. You just make it slightly bigger than the drawer so that it doesn't get stuck in when you try and slide it out. Roll it over to get a size for the base. And then that's the pattern for the for the outer wrapper. As before, cut it out. And then score with a knife to make folding easier. And once again, be careful not to go right through the card. Just a gentle score is all that's needed. And then fold the 4 sections. Check the drawer fits. Yes, slides nicely. A bit more glue, as before. This time I'm clamping it all together using clothes pegs. I didn't want to use staples because the inner drawer would snag on them as it slid in and out. So that's the smallest drawer made. And as I said, you'll have to make 2 more, which are, as you can see, increasing in size. Leave them overnight to dry. And there you've got your props. Thanks for watching the video. Hope you enjoyed it. Goodbye.